not what we were saying. And this is what DEP wants from us. And so what they did, and we will show you, so they did the whole month, told us what they did, checked in with stations, collected field readings, turned off air to waste tank, blah, 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 decanted settlings, and then they gave us a summary of what they did. It's really nice. Very, very nice. And that is exactly what we can turn in. Can I see it again? Turn into DEP, and that is exactly why we won't be put up with, you haven't finished your CAP report. Well, okay, yeah, that's it. You can take a look at April, read the whole darn thing. And then, what's his name? He doesn't like us, DEP? Our guy. Alan Boyer. When Alan Boyer comes through and he goes, listen, you guys, and then we go, there you go. There you go, Alan. Because this is exactly what he wants to see. Very nice. Okay, so that was, and that goes with the next thing, the DEP. I mean, what's wrong with us? That's not that sounds awful. Okay, so that goes with the CAP update. New business, more chairs. We talked about this. We need more chairs, and the chairs that are public, not our chairs, your chairs. The chairs that probably be sitting in, we understand, are not the most comfortable chairs in the entire world. We would like to put that in. I'm actually throwing that in on the plan later. So that goes into the next section. Highway fund to pay salt taken roads. Yeah, you should show them what we're talking about. You're welcome. No, but you don't want anything. Yeah, it's the most of it. Yep. And that's exactly how it should be. Yeah, do you know anything about the highway fund to pay for salt?
We're good. Beef.
Oh, you gonna go to that one?
Well, I gave her the choices.
Okay.
She's aware of her choices.
So sorry. That also goes into the grant writing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta talk about that too. Okay, so we're gonna go to highway fund to pay salt and roads.
Sean Augustine is here. He's the DEP here. He's the PennDOT.
Right.
Kevin trained Kevin about what can be used and what their requirements are. I asked him about using some of the wages for the highway fund, and it can be done. He cautions against doing it long term because it really should be saved for roads and that type of thing. But I asked him, there was the guys, a couple of those guys, Joe and Zach, did salt in the roads and stuff for this year.
Mm-hmm.
And the total is $3,400, which you could actually use for the highway fund. He said it would be approved. This is something you can do now. You can save till later. You just gotta make sure if you want to use it, it's done before the end of the year, or you lose it. So you can decide what you want.
Okay. And we can use it on state or local. Yeah, I know, sorry.
That's all right. That's what we got a brand that we do.
Thank God I know how to hover. Even at my size and age, I can still do it.
Good practice.
And I know you had to. You've been good.
Wow.
So it's up to you if you wanna decide. do you
Okay.
do this or not. It's here, it's 3,400. If you need money, it's there.
Okay, so that's out of the highway fund.
Pretty full. It could be done with storm drains. You're working on storm drains, it can be done cleaning the streets, that type of thing. So again, you wanna be cautious as you do it.
Right.
He also stressed that he feels that there should be some type of schedule made on trying to get some of the roads done, because they haven't done it. I don't know.
I think that's why we're trying to do,
We just did two.
yeah.
But I think I talked to, I don't know who I talked to, but recently, the longest thing that they're waiting on doing different things underneath the road, so you don't wanna really.
Well, we
That's-
did,
That's what this.
yeah,
is.
McCann
Yeah,
Street.
so,
The rest of the sewer lines we can be.
then what, yeah.
But we
and
just did Elm and
That's-
Edson and Platt.
He said he didn't work the roads, but he just said that you should start a schedule. I don't know this
And
part of it.
King, didn't we do King too?
You know, we do.
Part of King, we did Lower
So
King.
the intersection.
Well, we'll have to get with Sean and.
There's a water leak at the road,
What's your, you cook now?
right?
Right road? There's a water leak.
Yeah.
Here, Jack?
And
That'd be you, Jack.
a few days, but you look, there's a wet spot right there. And doesn't matter if it's rain or not,
Whereabouts?
just below my driveway, below the driveway in the
I
corner.
don't know, is Right Road ours?
Township,
Part of it.
Part of it.
the township plows it,
Yeah, so they get.
but the left-hand side of the road is borough,
Right,
and the right-hand side is township.
right.
Part
And
of
the
the,
stop sign is ready to fall down.
part of the left. Is that correct?
No, all the way up the left,
All
that's
the
borough.
right-hand side is borough, all the right-hand side is township.
Yep.
But
They
the street
moved the-
itself is maintained by the township. Because they
The
get the liquid
street.
fuel on it, they do the
Oh,
plowing.
that's right.
So that
They
should
moved
be
the line.
addressed to them, even though you're in the borough, it should be addressed to them. If you can get over there at 4 o'clock for the meetings. That's when they have their meetings.
They moved,
You call
is that the
Kathy.
one they moved the line on us?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
It goes right up the middle.
Yep, they moved the line. It used to be ours, and then they moved the line. That was, yes. Okay,
I don't know if it's drainage or what, but it's always wet right there.
so we do not collect the liquid
Some days
money
it gets
to
smaller, but
Yeah, so whenever, see, how that works is whoever gets paid monies for the road is in charge of repairing or fixing or upkeeping the road.
Except that we supply sewer and water. So with water, good water, sewer, it's still sewer.
well, I don't know, whatever's running under the road. I don't know,
Yeah,
let's
so
dig it up,
If
find out.
it's a spring,
if it has to be dug up, then you have to go to the township. Cause that's their road. Complicates things. I think
then they
we,
come to Jack to take a look, and so can Kevin see what it is, and then they'll know what to do.
that's what's gonna have to be done. It is. All right, so Kevin, gotta go over there and elbow Jack until he helps. Okay,
I didn't say it. I go there, pass there every day. I would say,
You know what it is
Hmm?
already? You know what it is already?
no, I
Okay.
pay much attention. I mean, I go by there every day, but I don't say it.
pension. Shelley, I'm assuming that's you?
Yes, but you skip the internet.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry. I thought we talked about it already.
You said spectrum.
They haven't showed up.
Pension, no, I'm sorry, this is a little. But in the process of doing all these calculations recently, the different PSAB said that they could handle all of the pension. Right now, it's split between PSAB, Mackinac.
Mhm.
Mackinac is the actuary. They're the ones that do the calculations. They will charge you every time they do a calculation.
Correct.
According to her, there's no charge if you go with them completely for calculations.
PSAB.
PSAB, the municipal.
we have to sign this, and we have to decide if this is what we're gonna do. This is a list of stuff that they do, and I probably should have given this to you ahead of time so you could have a chance to look it over. This is something you might want to look at. And,
Yeah.
because
That's what we'll do. We'll get a copy of
I'll
that
get a
and
copy
then
of
look
that.
it over, so then by the work session, we'll have an idea of what we're looking at.
Okay.
Why did we barely go half and half?
They were split out at one point before my time. And Monkenhoff, I was told by them from PSAB, I don't know this or not. They did a campaign on trying to get me to stay with them. So they would split it out.
I remember that. Do you
Do you
remember that?
Okay. And so I don't know why, if that's the way it was. Now, the other part of this is, you were involved with this, with your signatures on there. The joiner is really old for them.
That's what I'm saying, I
There's-
sort of remember it.
There's a couple of things that, I talked to them about that, I even figured out, it was, the calculation so far was $1,800. The calculations they have in fees per month, just to let you know that this costs them that. Since, there's been several requests from employees of changing a couple things in this journey that will not cost the borough any. And some of them were allowing the employees to contribute more than $20.
I remember that.
That could be changed in the joiner if you guys wish. Also, right now, it's set up so that no one can join unless it's January 1st or July 1st. And that can be changed to whatever you want. It can change for the next month. It can be changed on hiring.
Okay.
That's something that you might want to look into. I mean, I would say, the only thing that I didn't talk about that I feel like you need to be aware of is that if the borough puts in $20, I think you should stipulate that the employee should put in $20. Because the way it's read, if you read the joint, I'm not trying to make policy here, the way the joiner reads, it's kind of vague on that a little. So it's something that I think, that you need to look at.
Yeah, I
And
think
there's-
it's something we definitely need to look over and.
The only other thing is that you can, this one is, they told me that you can change, full-time to be 35 hours and up.
We used to have that, Wayne, remember?
And as long as you don't go below 35, you'll be fine, because state aid covers 35 and up. So those are the changes that, I looked into it, just as the joiner, I don't know if anybody wants a copy of the joiner as well. I mean, I put in my notes, the sticky notes, so you can see it.
All right, well, I think, what we need to do at least is look this over to see what the options are.
And there's also one more that, the guy also said, and I kind of agree with it, we don't know if it's legal or not anymore. And that says it's mandatory if you're a full-time employee that you must participate in this.
I don't think that's true. I don't think you have to participate in
No,
the pension anymore.
What I'm saying is, that's what it says in the job.
Right, yeah.
The new handbook had that verbiage too.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
So-
odd. I don't know.
I don't know, you
Have you checked into
your signature, I don't know if you know what that's about.
It may have been something before, like, 401ks were established or something.
This was like 2002 or 2003, so this is pretty old. So
We need to check into that. We'll make a note.
this is, the guy I talked to, there's a specific guy that, Doug Woolery from, he works with PSAB to do these joiners. It doesn't cost anything to change these joiners. I talked to him extensively. He's very, easy to talk to, and these are the questions I had.
Okay.
He answered them, so somebody I got that information here as far as like who this is.
Okay.
Did you
That sounds
want
like
my notes on this?
Yeah, it sounds like a good thing to check into. it seems to me that was obviously a long time ago, but 2004. So 50 years ago, for sure, before some of the new regulations came in.
Okay. The last part, is that we got a report, Auditor General's office, they finished the pension audit. We do not have the formal letter yet, so I have not submitted that to you yet. But there was a finding from the ones, the period from January 1st, 2015 to December 31st. It's only $397 for the audit for the findings. I think it was done in 2015, 2016. This issue. This is the report that they gave, but it's might be kind of,
Okay,
so the formal letter has not come yet.
all right. That's not surprising. Any other good news?
I'm done with you, I'm sorry, I'm done
That's it.
for that.
Okay. Well, on to sheriff's sale then.
There is a share sale.
Yeah.
I think it's January, or June 4th. And there needs to be a representative there.
Okay.
But the
June
last
4th.
time this person paid it off,
Yes, is it the same?
I think that yes.
It's the same person?
Yes.
Oh,
So I don't know if this person's gonna pay it off as well.
okay, I do not believe be here. Last time, the representative was the mayor. That's a Tuesday. I don't believe I'll be in town. Is that correct, Luann?
I don't have a calendar.
Yeah.
Was that the conference?
Isn't that the call? I think that's usually the time for 9th, 6th, around there. Yes, I know it isn't.
It's not.
It's not.
No. Oh, you're right. It's the 9th. Really bad. You can. Okay, well, then I guess I will be around.
I
Is
don't know
this,
if it's something I can do, but I
I
don't know
think
if
they
it has to
have
be
to have
tasked.
someone from the
I
council.
almost feel like we can do
Council's always, yeah, you have to have someone from the council.
is this still the apartment on Hudson Street? Or is it a different one?
I don't know the location, things out.
Is it Edson Street now?
You're talking.
We're
yeah,
talking
no, it's not that.
Okay, well, let me just put this in, because
That's gonna be June 2.
Is that considered a sheriff's sale?
No,
I didn't think
it's not that. That's beyond that.
Dwayne, you don't wanna take it?
June 4th at 9:30. It's possible to pay.
Okay, so how soon do you know? Do you only know the day of?
I know. I couldn't tell me anything last time.
Really?
And they said it was already paid. And
All right, well, I put 9, okay? And I just put sheriff sale, 9, and I just put myself down for it. But, yeah, we'll find out as soon as we can. Okay, so Shelley's hours, so I was able to talk to Shelley about this, and I was talking to Hamlin and Musser, and he got their quote and everything, and he's ready to go by June 1st. So he's gonna be sending that in. It was a little bit more. It was 28 when all said and done. Now, Alan, not Alan. His name's not Alan. At is something with an A. Adam. Anyways, he's coming. He's the actual person who's going to be handling our office.
and it's gonna be 28,000 even,
28.5.
28,500.
24.
I did my calculation on my wages
Mm-hmm.
and added in like the CPA that you're doing currently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 25,341. So
I thought you were at 21.
No, I'm adding the, I'm at 21.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
at
at
4,000 for the audit, so I'm at 25, so it's,
She was 4,000 for last year and gave us an estimate for 7,000 for,
who did Erica? When did she do that?
And she's 800.
no, that's Trisha.
She's not even, that's another thing too. I do the quarterlies, and there's not been a charge to the borough since I took over. So that money that was said in the work session, they said that you were being charged like, I don't know, $3,600 is not accurate, because I've got a report here from what the HAGS team, how much you were charged. Since I took over in July, you were charged at July's quarterly, but then you weren't charged again until this year when she did the quarterly in the year end. It was only
So she-
$295.
For January, February, and March,
No,
she
for-
didn't charge us.
It's quarterly, and no, I've been doing it. I've got the report right here.
She did the quarterly withholding.
She did. I've been doing the quarterlies.
That's what I'm asking. She
I
did or you did?
We did it together.
Oh, okay.
She did not charge the girl anything until at the end of January, we got a bill for $295. The first time even charged since I took over,
Okay.
because she could not come down to work with me. And she did the year-end stuff too, which is the W-2s and whatnot.
Okay.
Okay, and my figures, that it's gonna cost the borough more money going with the CPA firm.
Well, the last quote that we got from Erin, when she talked to us about it, she said she was going to do 4,000 to get us straightened up to 2019, and then she was doing 7,000 for 2019.
So even if you did add 3,000 more onto what I'm doing here, it's still $200 cheaper to go with me for an in-house treasurer.
But these guys do the audit too, and that's another
That's
7,000.
with the audit. That's my fee, my wages plus the audit will come in $200 cheaper. That's at 30 hours.
No, it doesn't, because the audit is 7,000 and it's 21,000.
That's 28.
That's
You said it
28,000.
was gonna be 28.5 for the
Right.
other one.
Yeah,
For the CPA.
but that also is taking care of the quarterlies.
Which I take care of for free.
I don't know, these guys are
We have no problem, Kelly, it's just that we need the line item. Everything.
Erica said she'd set all that stuff up. She said she would set all that stuff up.
these guys are the forensic auditors for PSAB. These are the top notch people that you can get.
They have a top-notch price.
Right.
Well, no,
That
they're,
price
they,
go up every year as
they have a
well.
competitive price. They have a competitive price for what we're paying. I mean, they are
And
the
where it all
best.
stems from too is
Yep.
if we would have had
Mhm.
this type of firm prior, the Robin thing would have never happened. It would have been
If
fine.
you had a CPA in here doing your audits every year, you wouldn't have had it happen either.
So we're just trying to find a way to keep everything.
Once you have a
We already-
CPA, that Erica, who's doing your CPA work right now, she can see that stuff as well. She's taking and doing the line item for DCED. She's able to look at everything in a different way than what's in the computer to make sure that everything is legitimate and there's no fraud, there's no theft. She can see that.
We already voted to have Hamlin and Musser come in.
But they changed the price because I had notified.
Yeah, kind of
No.
notified.
No, it doesn't. We don't notify the vote for changing the price because we had
You
already.
just said that earlier in the meeting though, that because the price of Mechanic Street was gonna be different, they might change the vote.
Right.
Exactly.
But it didn't because, it was still within.
You
Like,
live
no,
within the
you
borough?
can't, you can't.
But
You live in the
I
borough?
live in the township, Elder Township.
Why would you take wages away from somebody within our area and give it to an outfit that's gonna charge you more?
Well, we had a problem before and,
You
think
can,
that
you can
having,
throw that problem away. This is a different girl altogether.
yep, you're right.
And she's
But-
doing a bit heck of a good job from what I can see.
Have you gone through our books?
No, just
No,
listen to what
just
she's doing right there, looking at your paperwork.
And that person is not in our area, so we're giving money away to somebody else. Would like to see this firm, who is the top notch and works for Pennsylvania Bureau Association, State Bureau Associations. They're the ones who they do the line items.
So does the auditor.
No,
have.
he helps draw up
I
the
understand
actual,
that, Kimberly, but this auditor that you have right now said that she can do it
and
too.
I am just, Erica is, I'm not comfortable with Erica. I would rather have it in Hamlin and Musser.
I got
And
money.
I think our council has already decided that.
But that was
If I'm
before the
not-
price changed, right?
If I'm not correct, that vote was already taken and we have decided that.
The price changed.
That was based on that, on the price.
I think that we haven't had him come in here.
No, but at the price we were told before, we were actually saving money going through the solar company. And now with them increasing it, it's actually costing us more. Now we're chicken fry.
If they increased it already, next year they're gonna double it.
Yeah.
That's how they work.
I
So
So does that mean that Shelley's price isn't going up then, and Erica's price isn't going up? Because that's what you're telling me. They're not, their price isn't going up.
What do the other council members feel about
I
this?
don't think that the public actually has,
Oh,
you
yes, we do.
no,
Have
you
a
don't,
say?
no,
Our
you
tax money pays
do
your
not
business.
have
Oh,
a say.
God.
You don't,
Well, I just said it.
tough, you don't have a say.
You know, you have your
Unbelievable.
mind
You
made
do not have a
and you do
say.
not listen to anyone.
You are not on the council, and this is a council business, and you don't have a right.
You are representing in the people of this
That's right,
town.
and I'm gonna tell you, it says right
Oh,
here who has a right to talk about what is being said at the table. Now, if you don't like it, take it up with Pennsylvania
oh,
Commonwealth.
please, Kim. You
Mildred
are-
Hurl, I
you
mean Mary Margaret.
You are unbelievable.
So are
You've
Okay,
had
but-
your mind made up since the work session. Anybody who was in the
Enough.
work session
Enough.
would know it.
Enough. Everybody, you, everybody, enough. What we are talking about right now is this accounting firm. And a decision has to be made.
It's already been made. She made it already.
Stop.
It was made, it was voted on.
But it changed.
And the
Nothing
decision
changed.
Yes, it did. You said yourself the price went up.
About
You people
whether,
have no clue what you're doing.
whether that motion stands or needs to be redone
Well,
based on the price.
the motion cannot be redone. You have to make a new motion, and if, I'm telling you right now, you cannot rescind a vote. You would have to re-vote it.
Okay.
And
That's
that means bringing it back up, which I am telling you, the vote is already stood. Because,
So anything we vote on, if it's
If you
changed after
change-
the fact, we didn't change it, they changed it. It doesn't matter, because we can't change it.
look at the vote. What did you vote?
did we sign a contract with them?
Exactly, we did not sign a contract.
So we don't have to go by it.
That's right, we do not have to sign the contract. What we voted is to go with Hamlin and Musser and bring Shelley's hours down to 10.
If-
That's what
if
we
they
voted.
do- If you do not want that, then make a motion to do that.
Then I make the motion to change it.
To,
We need to readdress the price issue and make a decision informed by these new prices. prices.
Okay,
What they are, I am not sure.
So you
If
want,
we are going
That-
with Shelley at $30 a week, right? You said 21,000, correct?
Right here,
That's for 30 hours a week.
yes.
Would it take that long for her to do the work that is there?
No,
Do you need the 30 hours a week? If you go
No,
down to 20,
and I
you could
told-
still accomplish everything.
down what?
20.
Quite possibly. But the problem with this, and I talked to Wayne, I talked to Jeremy, I might have said something to him, I'm not sure. The problem is because I work set hours, 6 hours a day. Like when I do billing, I kind of really need 7 sometimes. But by going down to 4 hours a day, if I don't have flexible time to be able to do some things, like billing, it could be other things as well, but specifically billing, I can't do my job. It'll take me 2 days to do my job.
I don't understand what you're saying. I do not understand.
If you had the flexible time,
Yes,
20 hours a week, could you do the job?
quite possibly, yes.
Wait, yes or no? Quite possibly?
Kimberly, I've never timed out how much I do my
What, you're
work.
just telling us you might be able to do it or you can. You
Well,
can,
you know
you
what?
can't.
Do a dry run, find out if I can. And if I
So-
can, then it'd be fine, but there may be things
But
coming up
basically you're
that I need
saying,
help with, or I
I'm
need
just
to on
asking you, Shelley. You say, maybe I can do it in 20 hours. I just need to come in and go when I want. Is that what you're saying?
Well, what I'm saying is there can be some set hours, but there's gotta be time where I can do things that need to be done. Like some days when I'm trying to do stuff for this meeting. It takes me my good 6 hours to do that. If
how
I'm
many
down,
hours you gonna need?
I don't know.
So if we,
Does
went-
she do it between 20 and 25?
if we went to 20, would you be
That's the
at
problem.
14 grand a year then?
Well,
Me doing the quick
13.7.
math,
right, I'm gonna say, yeah, right around there.
so okay. So even if we went to,
With the 7, there's 21.
Look at this. This is my wages now. This is how much I'm gonna be for 10. So you just subtract the 10 and that would be 20 hours. So it'll be like 14.
I just wanna know how long you think it's gonna take, hours. Do you think? As a trial.
If I did it, I would say between 20 and 25.
so if we went worst case scenario, 25 would be 17 5 years. Right? My math correct?
So you're looking 5 hours a day, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I guess. Except for like billing, I can't do billing in 5 hours. It takes me the full 6 hours, if not a little bit more. And what I do is I do what I absolutely have to do, put everything aside, and come back in the next day and finish up everything.
You're gonna do the quarters.
I do the quarters.
We're still gonna have that on.
You have to have a CPA auditor.
The auditor was just 7 grand, right?
Mhm.
So
So-
even if we went 25 hours a week, that's 24 5 versus 28 4.
And also another thing, I don't know if it's gonna cost the borough anything, but being put down to 10, I'm automatically qualified for unemployment. So I don't know if that dings the borough any or that. I know that it could. And I've already put in my claim because of having my
Well,
hours
we
reduced
just-
anyway.
You just let her back up to 20, so you didn't. So you don't, right?
If I'm at 10, I cannot survive on 10.
We
Kimberly.
just said 20.
Well, if you do 20, I won't have to do the unemployment now.
Well, I know, that's
So
what
I'm
I'm
saying if you stay
If we
with
take her to
this-
10, there's no way that she can do this job, is what she has said.
It was for under 20. That's what she's prepared to do to begin with.
Which is what I
And see
understand.
where it
correct?
goes.
Sounds reasonable to me.
And if it don't work out, go back to whatever it is we're talking about now to do. And change it. Nothing's in the stone where you can't change things.
Right.
Thank you.
And the next council, by the way, they can do whatever they want to do.
Absolutely.
So when you're just saying it'd be like a trial thing, just to
3 months,
see how it works.
Yeah, put a time limit
3
on it.
months for enough,
Absolutely.
3 months for enough.
Yeah, it's gonna cost us the audit anyway this year. I'm sure.
Hey, we're already into June for all intents and purposes, so yeah, we're already gonna.
I'm saying that's what she was hired for, is a 20-hour week.
It
And
was
she's been getting 30 to learn and to
30
learn the
the
order
month
rates and
after.
to,
according to the
audits
minutes, it was
and-
to help also do like other tasks that required,
That-
that were not being done the way they should have been doing.
plus our accounting was all screwed up to begin with. The last whatever.
So take it down to 20 and you don't have to worry about that other crap. Just do trade. Is
Some
that what
Some
we're
of
saying?
this stuff falls still under.
Well,
so there you go.
paying bills and stuff like that. That's all the training.
That all falls in the
Do
treasury.
payroll and stuff like that.
Even though I know the pension might officially fall under some other category.
It will,
It's
once it gets
treasurer's
settled down,
payroll.
It's just,
Yeah,
it's just a
we
payroll
take care of
deduction
that, too.
after it gets signed on.
you know, we need more than 4 hours for billing
Yeah.
and possibly meeting night.
That seems reasonable.
So even if we go to 20, we're saving over $7,000.
Sure.
And we just said
That's all
that,
about is saving money.
so we just said the grinder's gonna cost us 20, so.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't even get a grinder.
Well, we did, that's something I'm
I'm
gonna
not-
talk to Stephanie
yeah.
Law and to the CWF.
Not
We
yet.
went years and years and years and years and years without grinders.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we get grinders and they go by it. It's already cost us $15,000 for one, so it costs 21 for the next one.
You can
So,
buy
so we gotta
pump.
replace the pump someday, so what?
The grinder's not something that's made for
No,
this,
they were put in for a purpose to grind up everything so that things don't get caught.
So,
The
we'll
one,
buy a
the one, the
grinder.
one at the lift station up the shield, we went 7 months without a grinder in there before the one came in. Took a chance on running the pump there. So I'm
how
not so
much is the
sure.
price of the pump?
Brand new,
How much?
80.
80.
there's 2 pumps. Per.
So you take a chance of 20 grand, maybe more than 80 grand.
That one up there lasted 20 years. This one down there, the brand new one down there, lasted when they put it in 8 years.
That's just the caution sheet and made now.
It's just it's a grinder.
All right, so are we done with Shelley?
The things too is, is it set hours?
I don't know. We need a motion. That's all I know.
Okay, so if I understand right, I need to make a motion that says we rescind our
No, you can't,
previous
no,
motion. No.
you cannot
Just
rescind a
rescind
vote.
motion.
We need to make a motion that we do not sign the contract.
No, you can't make a motion to not sign a contract.
So I just need to make a motion that we keep Shelley as our treasurer with 20 hours a week.
And set hours. So yes, what are the set hours?
Okay, what days do you do payroll? Because you said that's, or which day is the bills you just said?
The first, whatever that is.
So
Falls
the
on
first of the
everything.
month.
Yep, or like this month, I'm doing the 31st.
So
First on
Shelley,
Friday.
20 hours a week, set hours. That's what you need to make a motion on.
Not exactly set
And then-
hours.
Yes, set hours, 20 hours a week.
Do we need to specify the set?
Yes, because you've got a motion on the table.
I heard it first.
Yeah, but it isn't gonna matter. You're gonna have to be doing set hours, 20 hours a week. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
That's what you're trying to.
or
set,
Monday
right?
through
Yeah,
Friday.
you're saying
He's
which
trying- They're
hours?
trying to set the
Right.
hours.
Right. Monday through Friday.
You go Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, you go 5 hours a day, whatever.
That's-
She
But you
says-
know which hour, which 5 hours you want it.
You
There you
said
go.
you need 7 for bill, or for billing, all right?
Sometimes at least six, at least six.
Well, I guess you know, are gonna have to
Or 2
work
days.
around that on the 2 days that it comes
Maybe
out.
go, and maybe, meeting on.
But I would have to have, you gotta have a schedule. You can't just,
We gotta know when you're gonna be here.
yeah, it's gotta be. So Monday, Tuesday,
You're from work all five.
I mean, I can work all 5 and do 4, but then on the days where I have to do either the meeting or the billing or something comes up that I can't foresee at this point, take one of those days that I normally work and
just
put it
move
all in one, and
There
then
you
I
go.
have a day off.
Our meeting wouldn't be on the first. So
There you go.
I mean, that might work better, because
5 days a week, 4 hours a day.
Yep,
Yeah, make a motion, we keep Shelley on. She has 20 hours a week, 4 hours a day, 5 days a week.
there you go. Okay,
Thank you.
second,
I'll second the motion.
with Mark, all in favor?
Aye.
No. Passed. There's first aid training. That's Kevin. Kevin?
I think it would be a good idea for us to have first aid training. Even if they're out there, we mowing, if we have summer help, somebody gets hurt. I think it'd be a good idea for us to
Absolutely.
have that. I don't know if the fire department would be able to help us out. a
Oh,
little
I'm sure
bit.
they would.
We'll say that's on the fire department, and set the other for us.
Work with them a little bit. and hopefully we can
And
work
we'll,
it out.
Smithport just give their CPR course. We took all of ours.
I don't know who set that up. Who wants to set that up?
Is that something you can ask them a question if you want to do this or not?
Anybody gonna set it up? Todd? Okay, I'm just gonna put it in
I'm
Todd's hands.
checking with the fire department.
He can get back to us at the work session. Okay, bucket for backhoe, that's also you.
I come up with a different solution on that. Price of basically it's been a bucket that's pretty dear. We can make something else work on that. So
So you already got something set?
I've already got a plan in mind for that. So,
Okay, great. How about, small trailer for hauling?
I found out that there was a trailer down in containment that they used to use. I haven't had a chance to go down and look at it.
Okay.
I'm sure it's safe to use. And if we can, we'll use that.
How small a trailer we talk,
Just a small 6.5 foot down.
like the lawnmowers and that sort of stuff.
Right.
So
So you do have something?
there is a trailer down there. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to get on it.
Most likely they'll need tires minimal.
Okay.
There's a couple out there.
Good. Natalie Whittemore,
She wanted to be on the agenda.
she's not here, so that's not. Park cost. I don't know what
This,
that's
this was, because you were going with, the CPA.
Well, I guess we don't need to talk about it
Well,
anymore then.
You do a little bit, because if they were gonna come in, we need to know for going forward anyway, that the park, he's doing a lot of work over there, and that is a very small fund. And I was told that if the council needs to decide what the purpose of keeping that separated for, that park fund, if it's something that you wanna make sure that it can be sustaining, then we wanna keep it separate. If you would wanna roll it into the general fund, then you wouldn't have to keep track of that as much.
Where's the money coming from?
The pavilion rental,
Okay, just a billion, okay.
I guess you can talk to Erica about it.
she said that you just have to decide what you want, what you would like to, do you wanna see that it's self-sustaining, or do you wanna keep it rolled into the
Todd, Mark, I
What's
guess
the
you guys would
benefits?
be best to,
it's just preference.
Well, since we're on the park, that tournament they had all weekend, did anybody even know that was going on?
No.
We need to have some sort of thing where.
well, we had park
know.
commissioners, but
We always direct them to Phil. Phil's got the schedule for the park.
Okay. And so we don't know if they'll do it.
Yeah, he very well might have.
Yeah.
I would imagine he did.
Yeah,
Right, you think, that part.
Yeah. so I guess, why don't you pick it up, Todd? That'll be your,
Figuring out about park costs?
all right. Todd, you're on it. You can work a shout.
I'll talk to Phil.
But that's different than what you guys want. What you want, you know?
Well, I think Todd and Phil can get together and get with you.
I'll talk to Phil, find out what's going on.
UCC resolution?
I have a question on the park.
Sure.
Stuff's getting destroyed over there,
Mm-hmm.
some of the playground equipment.
Mhm.
I know people are watching. Who do they call? Who do they contact? If they see
Please.
something going on.
This destruction, please, first one.
And the picnic table, I fixed that. And it's
So it's upside
destroyed
down the
again.
next day.
Vandalism, that's.
Um, I see them out there smashing up bikes. That was the other night. This is the playground. They're breaking boards on the playground equipment. They broke one of the little spring toys, one of the ducks.
Yep.
They snapped that off.
Spring.
It's all they.
You know,
Stuff
maybe
you're
with
finding
the
and you want to park?
Yeah.
Maybe with
Not
the
the little
I've
kids,
heard
though,
about
the big kids.
Yeah.
phone number around
Yeah,
here
they're all-
and that there will be repercussions.
Juniors and seniors in high school.
Never vandalists let them know that, you know, people are watching.
We do need the police around more often if at all possible.
So I guess that would be something, put the number on the signs.
What number?
Police
Police
number.
Can you put that information on the back of the bill too per month? Until
Why
people,
not?
I'm just asking, that way maybe try to get the word out, you know?
Absolutely.
Well, here's a dumb question, but we got the cameras here. Could we get a camera and put it up in one of the trees over there and get the kids on the house?
Sure.
It would almost have to be like a trail.
Yes.
That's the Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
very far now.
And would any of you have a problem? Ray Margaret, do you have a cell phone?
Do I have a cell phone?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Would you guys have a problem like texting to a number? Because that's something we could possibly set up with Don.
No, we're not here on weekends, so
Okay.
I'm not gonna be used to you then.
That's where, so nice.
After or is
Like a
when
neighborhood watch kind
Right.
of.
Hey, like, you know, sit there and see that
Right.
happens.
Or I'm like,
I'm sure.
Like Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah. DCNR.
I'm fairly sure I can tell you exactly what kids are doing, because I see them go towards the park every night, right about this time.
Me too.
But,
Okay, so UCC resolution, this is actual resolution.
Yeah, this is from, PSAB, from PSAB, it's about, them trying to pass something that if you have a third party building inspector, which we do, you could be required to have 2 on reserve. So this is something that PSAB is putting out there that would help firms in our instance to avoid having to do that. You'd have to have the 2 on the team.
Is there a banner resolution?
There's also a banner resolution.
Stifler proposal? The Stifler proposal was the leading reaccreditation study that we talked about, and this was to get the leading grant started. So the $124,000, and discussed it last time.
and we need to use that as well.
Yep, so I'll entertain a motion to. Jeff was here last
Please,
time.
my question, you're right.
I'll entertain a motion to. Thank you. Thank you. All in favor? Carried. Was there something about fire police?
We need to pass at least the banner. We have, or they won't put it in.
That's the resolution, with the banners for the whole down.
Right.
You need to read it. Resolved by the Council of the Borough of Eldred, McKean County, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, that the borough shall assume full responsibility in erecting, maintaining, and removing a temporary sign, banner, etc. across or within the legal limits of State Route 446, Eldred Borough, Pennsylvania. The Borough of Eldred shall indemnify, safeguard, and defend the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Transportation from any and all claims arising from the erection of these signs or banners. Date of installation, Saturday, June 1st. Date of removal, Monday, June 24th. Banner must have a 17-foot by 6-inch or 17-foot 6-inch of vertical clearance from the pavement to the lowest part of the banner. Description of message on banner: Eldred Hometown Downtown Hoedown, 5 to 10 p.m. Saturday, June 22nd. Events must be related to a national, state, regional, or local function or charitable affair, event, or organization for which the banner is being erected. Eldred Area Free Library and Historical Society. Traffic control must be performed in accordance with the most current publication 203, adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Eldred on the 21st of May, 2019.
How much is the banner?
Oh, I don't know, they're actually taking care of
Yeah,
it. They purchase it, they put it
we
on,
just
they
have
take
to
it
do
down.
the rest.
We just have to say that
We
they.
can't get a permit for them. So they're motion passed.
Motion.
Second.
Aye. Fire police.
Okay. They have 3 took the training this weekend. They need Shannon to swear them in or whatever it is. And we need to make a proposal, I guess, that we're accepting them as fire police. Or at least that's what I was thinking.
I don't remember
Yeah,
the
we've
last
never done
ones.
that.
Yeah, we never had to approve. Yeah, you can check. I just had to swear them in, is all I remember, because I did.
I got a phone call on somebody here, so the details are spotty.
So we just find out when all 3 can meet together if they can. That's the easiest way, and I'll swear them together. It only takes a couple minutes.
That can't be done like council's done. It can be notarized or anything like that.
I believe for your Butchcock and Lee Windsor and Walker.
We already went over the Career Wins program. The long range planning to the library update. Do you have an update on that?
Not really, we just launched, I launched the tool drive.
Okay. Ambulance, Wayne?
Nope, nothing yet.
Okay. Compactor, I was working on that. It had to do with the restrooms here, compactor, and chairs and stuff. It was almost finished. But ordinance enforcement, 32 warning sent. We took care of that. Parks, we talked about that. Todd, you have an update on the river track?
I'm going to a meeting in Olean next Wednesday on it. And more after that.
Okay. King Street, CDPG 3, housing rehab. Are you gonna take care of that? You gonna put in for that?
That's not till August.
Yep.
So, but I am putting in for paint for the pavilion and the restroom.
Okay. Flood mitigation grant, there's a recertification to do the boring samples. There, you have to put in for it. Somebody's gonna have to write the grant. It's gonna be $160,000. So somebody should probably start that. Water authority, water tank restoration. She just called me about it. Somebody should write that. Opens up soon. And mayor's report.
We skip these.
We skipped what? Please,
Please.
sorry, please.
Do you know who was on duty last Wednesday night?
I don't know who's on there. I can
Oh.
find out who's on there.
Okay, because I sent an email, which I thought went directly to you according to the website, and said if you had questions under the mayor's. So I sent an email, and responded, and I got everything. Whoever was on duty last night, or last Wednesday night, almost hit me head on in my lane in a car I had bought 3 days previous. I had to go off the road to keep from him hitting me.
Can I ask you, was it the car or the SUV?
It was the car.
The car.
That was started to.
and I will follow up with him, find out.
I was asked to bring someone to you too, Sheila.
One second. And where was it? Where did it happen? Right
Um,
on Main Street?
No, I had gone past Andy's, and was sitting at Andy's when I went to my daughter's on Barnum. I picked her up and was on my way back to town, and where that corner goes to the right, it was right there. Like, I couldn't see him or anything until he was like right there on the corner. And he was, I mean, he did have lights on, but
He was in there, like,
he was in my lane.
I'll find out.
The pharmacy downtown has called it several times, couldn't get a hold of anybody, left messages, no one got back in touch with them. Situation like that, they would be able to get a hold of somebody.
It's across state. It says, it should say on the machine, we're a part-time department, so if there's an emergency or you can't reach our police officers, you need to call the state.
I'll transfer that.
Just 911 is like the emergency number.
When did you get a response from the police department on when I came in here about the other day?
They took their messages, I don't I take their minutes.
We have a man on a corner across from the bank selling dogs.
Mhm.
And word is, the man is, registered in Megan's Law. He's a pedophile.
They got your message.
Well, did
I mean,
they?
I feel like you're yelling at me,
No,
but
I'm
I'm
not
gonna give
yelling
him your
at anyone.
message.
I just wanna know that they checked this guy out. The last thing we need is somebody on the street corner selling puppies.
Right.
What attracts children more than a puppy?
So pedophile.
This
You
is
know,
on the
so we
corner
just-
across from the
From the bank.
Right across from the bank.
They had several.
2 days
They
in a
had
row,
several
I
calls?
seen-
I'm sorry?
I think 2 days in a row, I seen that.
Yes, absolutely.
I saw him 2 days, but it was 2 different days, it was like a Tuesday and a Thursday, there's a day gap in between. Yorkshire period.
So, thank you for all of that, and I will follow up. Police report, real quick, we had a meeting a week or so ago. We're switching from a fax line, a landline fax line to online faxing. Should save us, what are we paying, 35 a month or something? It's gonna save us about 350 a year to switch. Old home days planning is in progress, and that involves the police just because they get the police involved with VA and cover. And I want to publicly thank Danny's here for a donation of $500 that they gave the police department. And every little bit helps for the police. And for the month of April, we had 36 traffic stops. We had 1 arrest, 22 incidents, other incidents, and 30 assist calls. Any questions?
Not about that, but how come the whistle's not going at 10 o'clock in the morning?
They tested that Sunday and it is working now.
It didn't go off last night at 10.
Mayor's report,
I know they tested it Sunday.
is there anything else?
It was before 10 last night, 11.
9:52.
Is there, okay, our next, work session is June 5th, the next meeting is June 18th. Make motion for adjournment.
I have something to say real quick. There are security cameras up in the ambulance bay today. And it was recorded, someone's actions in there. That wasn't necessarily called for. Just something for everybody to keep in mind.
Okay, is there a motion for adjournment?
Motion for adjournment.
Second?
Thank you.
Here, that's why. No, that's fine.